What's up guys, it's TheGearChange here, back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a unboxing and install of the Giraffe Tools Grand Falls Pressure Washer Pro. Now as you guys know, I have had the previous model, the G20, for I believe a year or 2 years now, and it's been quite good, but it hasn't had sort of as much power as I've wanted to sort of get or extract out of it. So Giraffe Tools were kind enough to send me their new and improved Pro version to put on the wall and start using on the cars. So it makes it super easy to actually wash the cars and keep them clean, which is obviously something I like to do quite a lot. The cars at the moment are looking a little bit dirty, to be honest, and with where the position is of our hose sort of around the corner there, it's quite hard for me to actually sort of bring it through without sort of nearly smacking the cars. Obviously I don't want to get rub marks or scuff marks, so having a wall mounted pressure washer makes a world of difference. But anyway, let's open it up and let's see what it looks like. All right, now here is the box. It is pretty damn heavy. It is a lot bigger than the G20. So when I got dropped off, I was like, wow, this is, yeah, quite a bit bigger. It's gonna take up a bit more space on the wall, but it shouldn't be anything sort of too major or too crazy. It's, again, mainly just so I can wash the cars with ease and have a bit more pressure. It's not like the pressure beforehand wasn't good enough, but the pressure in this one is just twice, almost 3 times as good. So, get the scissors out the way. Here is what we have. So, obviously, we have the instructions right here, QR code, things like that. Here is all the bolts and attachments for the brackets and things like that. So we'll put them down here. Here is the sort of pressure washer screw-on pipe. Doesn't look any different to the G20. It's quite similar. Let's take the foam out the way carefully. Camera decided to cut out on me there, unfortunately. But yes, here is the pressure washer. It's all wrapped up. It's quite heavy, so I will have to probably rip the box open a little bit or take it out with 2 hands just not to break anything. I don't think there's anything else in here that I desperately need. I've got the hose that hooks up to my standard hose, and I think off the back here, there you go, UV block sun shade cover, which is desperately needed, especially in Queensland where the UV gets extremely hot in summer. So yeah, I'm not honestly sure where the mounting bracket is for this. As for whether it's the same as the G20, I'll walk you guys around to where the current one is. It's a bit of a mess with the cover and things like that, but here is the old G20, and that's how it's mounted on the wall. So lined everything up. It's got a big bracket, but obviously this one might be slightly different. So gonna see what we can do with the new bracket, see if it's just got similar mounting holes. If not, I'll have to sort of fill these and put a new one up. But yeah, the new one will probably have to move further in. I don't want it too close to where the doors are, because when I'm opening the room, the doors come over. So I'll have to be careful and mindful of that. But yeah, let's get this new one out and measure everything up. Okay, so I've unboxed the new Pro washer from Giraffe Tools, and I've just put the new plugs in. You can see the messy job of where the previous bracket is, so I'll have to sort of paint over that and blend it in. But what I used was these Ram plugs from Bunnings. They're 10mm by 80, so they're just an expansion anchor. They're designed for concrete and brick, which is obviously what this wall is. And then I used the recommended 10mm masonry drill bit. So chuck that in there. Push these in by hand, didn't even have to use a hammer or anything, and they're pretty much fairly flush against the wall. So if I get my bracket, it'll be in each one of the corners. So I'll have to obviously get the screws or bolts and bolt it in, and then the pressure washer just sort of mounts over the top of it. So it's a lot more simple than the older style bracket, and it should be easier to sort of maintain and use. So yeah, all we got to do now is tidy up all this mess down below, give the wall a bit of a clean, and we should be able to put the new bolts or screws in and get the pressure washer mounted. Now we have got the Pro unit here. The bolts that I ended up using were not the supplied ones. They were some M8 by 75mm bolts from Bunnings. I've just bolted it up using my King Chrome ratchet. So what size is this? 13 millimeters, it's in there, it's rock solid, it's not going anywhere. All we now need to do is get the unit mounted up. Then I can get the new hoses and everything all clipped up, and then I can sort of put it to good use. Probably not gonna have enough time today as it's getting too dark, but the ute is covered in dust now, so it's well and truly gonna need a wash tomorrow, so I'll be very keen for that. But yeah, let's finally get this mounted on the wall. Okay, now here is the Giraffe Tools Pro model mounted on the wall. It's looking pretty good. I've got the gun just behind here, sort of sitting against the wall, and the snow foam cannon up the back there. So I've mounted it a little bit higher than where I had my previous model, as you can see by the holes there that I need to sort of paint and fix up, but it looks a lot better being a lot higher up. It doesn't tend to actually smack into the cars. When it was a bit lower, sort of down there, it would tend to sort of smack the cars as I was pulling the hose out, but the hose has heaps and heaps of length. Like, you know, it stops where it needs to, and it reels right up, which is a pretty fun design. It's pretty easy to use on the ute and the Focus. So once I get everything ready and get some car wash in this little canister here, I'll probably use some Maguires or Bowdens. We'll get the ute and the Focus nice and clean. Now, you guys are probably going to struggle to hear me once I turn this pressure washer on, but I've got some Maguire's sort of shampoo and conditioner wash in here. I sort of switch it up depending on sort of what I have laying around the house, but once I turn this on, it'll be pretty loud and pretty hard to hear me, but this should foam up quite well. It says it's designed for foam guns, so with all the pressure in here, I should have more than enough. I've got heaps and heaps of hose length, which is a massive bonus because I've decided I'm also going to wash the Focus, so let's get started. Look how foamy that is, that's awesome. Now I have just foamed up the Focus and the ute. Pretty much all the foam has just dripped off, but it did an awesome job of foaming two cars. I only had the one snow foam canister with me and it was able to wash two cars. If I wasn't so sporadic, I probably could have done all three of the cars on this side. Probably not four, but three cars easily, just with how much pressure there is. So gonna let that sit for a little bit and then I'll rinse it off with the pressure washer gun that's sitting here. I think I've got it on the 25 degrees setting. That's usually the one I use most of the time. So I'm gonna let it sit for a while, rinse it off, and then we'll get these cars all dry. I just used a heck of a lot of drying towels to get the ute and the XR5 Turbo all dry, but they're looking super duper shiny after that wash. So put a bit of tire shine on them. They're looking pretty awesome. The soap came off nice and easy. It was super easy just to rinse it off with the Pro pressure washer. And as I said, by having the extended hose, I can sort of maneuver around the cars without smacking them. And yeah, they're just looking nice and clean. It's always good to have a clean car, and this will definitely make it a much easier task to keep the Focus and the ute clean. So there you have it. There was the installation and demonstration of the Giraffe Tools Pro model. It is a huge upgrade over the previous G20. I was able to wash both the ute and the Focus with ease in record time, and having the extra hose length is a massive, massive bonus. It's not getting caught on the wheels or anything like that. It just makes it super, super easy. If you want to grab one, I will have a link down below as to where to purchase one from. But yeah, if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe as it really does help me out, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.